Exercise 15.3, Question 1. Draw the graphs for the following tables of values with suitable scales on the axis. So, first is given to us is cost of apples. Number of apples and their cost is given. So, we have to draw the graph based on these two datas, where we will keep x-axis, which data we will keep as x-axis, which data we will keep as y-axis. We have to decide and draw the graph. So number of apples is given to us and cost. So here is the graph. We will draw like this. Number of apples is the count of number of apples. We will draw it in the x-axis. And the cost, here is the cost is in rupees. We will draw it in the y-axis. So we have to specify the scale. First here scale should be there. The scale is x-axis. What is the x-axis scale is? X-axis 1 unit or 1 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to how many number of apple? 1 apple. And what about y-axis? Y-axis is equal to, here 1 centimeter or 1 unit is equal to rupees 5. 5 rupees I have taken as 1 unit or 1 centimeter. So rupees 5. So this is compulsory. First we have to start with writing the scale. What scale we have taken for x-axis and y-axis. Now we will start by plotting the graph. First is, this is number of apples, that means x, and cost is y-axis. So here 1, 5. So what is first point? 1, 5. We will start plotting it. 1 and 5. Here will be the point. Then second is 2, 10. 2, 10. 2 is an x-axis. For 2 number of apples, the cost is 10. So here 2 and 10. This will be the point. Third is 3, 15. For 3 number of apples, 15 is the 15 rupees. 3 apples and 15 here. X-axis will be 3 and y-axis will be 15. So here is the point. Then 4 number of apples, 20 rupees. 4, 20 are the coordinates. 4 and 20. So here will be the point. Now last points are 5 and 25. So 5 and 25. For 5 number of apples, cost is 25. So here, so along with the plotting, we also have to write the points. We will start with here. Here it was A, 1, 5. Then B we will say this is 2, 10. Then C is 3, 15. Then D is 4 and 20, and here E it is 5 and 25. Okay, now we have to join the dots. This way we have to join all the dots and extend it till the origin point 0. So like this, the cost of the apple is increasing as per the number of apples. Question 1 B. Distance travelled by a car. Distance travelled is by a car is given and the time duration is given. Like at 6 a.m. distance travelled is 40 kilometers. At 7 a.m. it is 80 kilometers. Then 8 a.m. it is 120 kilometers and 9 a.m. it is 160 kilometers. So first we will start by drawing the graph. So here I have taken the time hours, that is time taken to cover the distance in x-axis, and distance covered we will take in y-axis. So here instead of 1 unit or 1 centimeter I have taken 2. You can also take 1 centimeter according to your scale. You can take, but this need to be specified here. That is scale x-axis what I am taking here. This is 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter I have taken is equal to 1 hour. 1 hour I have taken here. And for y-axis, as you can see here, it is in the group of 40, 80, 120, 160. So we can easily take the tables of 20. 20, 40, 60, 80 I have taken that way. So it is easy for you to draw the graph. So 20, 40, 60. So 1 unit is 20 kilometer. So y axis 1 centimeter is equal to, or 1 unit is equal to 20 kilometer. So let's start first. So this is x axis and this is y axis. First is 6 am and it is 40. So 6 and 40. So here 6 am and 40. So here will be a point. So we will consider it as A, 6 and 40. Then B, we will take this 7 and 80. At 7 am it has reached till 80 kilometers. 7 am it has reached till 80 kilometers. That point we will take as B, 7 am and 80 kilometers. Then 8 am and 120 kilometers. At 8 am it has covered 120 kilometers. So C will be 8 am and 120 kilometers. Then 9 am 160 kilometers. So 9 am here it has covered 160 kilometers. So we will go up till here, that is here. D will be 9 and 160 kilometers. Now we will join the dots. So like this we have to join all the dots and it should extend till the origin point 0. So now first question is asked, how much distance did the car cover during the period 7:30 am to 8 am? So distance travel between 7:30 to 8 am. First we will see distance travel at 7:30. 7:30 will be between 7 and 8 am, that is here. And if we will go up to y axis, we can see here it is traveled till 100 kilometers. And 7:30 to 8 am. 8 am we will see 8 am it has traveled till 120 kilometers. So from 100 to 120 kilometers we will subtract 120 minus 100 kilometer. So in this time duration, that is from 7:30 to 8 am, the car has traveled 20 kilometers. Second, what was the time when the car had covered a distance of 100 kilometer since its start? So from the starting point, that means here, when the car had covered a distance of 100 kilometer. 100 kilometer will be this. This is the point where it has reached the 100 kilometer, and down if we see it is here, that is in between 7 and 8 am, that is 7:30 am. So when the car had covered a distance of 100 kilometer, the time was 7:30 am.
Question C. Interest on deposits for a year. Now interest is given on the deposit that has been done for every year, or on in a year, sorry. Deposit are, if deposit is 1000, interest is 80 rupees. If deposit is 2000, interest is 160. If deposit is 3000, interest was 240. And if deposit was 4000, interest was 320. And deposit was 5000, interest was 400. Now let's plot this graph, and our two datas here. For x-axis it will be deposits in rupees, and for y-axis it will be simple interest in rupees. First we will draw the graph like this, x-axis and y-axis. On the x-axis we will write the deposits in rupees, and on y-axis simple interest in rupees. First we will start with the scale. Scale here, as you know, deposit starts from 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, it is going till 5000. So for two blocks or 2 centimeter I have taken 1000 rupees. So x-axis is equal to 2 centimeter is equal to rupees 1000. And for y-axis, the interest rate or interest rupees is ranging from 80, 160 to 240, 320 and 400. So by looking at the amount, we can guess it that it is in the tables of 40. So we will take 40 as 1 unit of 1 centimeter is equal to 40. Then 40, 80, 120, 160 like this. Highest is 400. So it is going up till 400 in y-axis. So y-axis is equal to 1 centimeter, that is 1 block is equal to rupees 40 I have supposed. Now let's start plotting. First is 1080. So first we will plot 1000 on the x-axis, here it is, and 80 on the y-axis, that will be here. So we will plot the point here. Now 2160. This is 2000 on the x-axis and 160 on the y-axis. So 160 is going here. So here we will plot. Here A is, we have to also write the points, 1080, and here B is 2160. Third is 3240. 3000 on the x-axis and 240. Here it is 2240. So point C will be 3240. Then fourth point, 4320. 4000 on the x-axis and 320. 320 will go up here. 320 on the y-axis. Point is D, 4320. Now last point is 5400. 5400. Here it will be, E will be 5400. So now we will join the points. After joining, we can clearly see it is in a linear line. So it is a linear line graph. So what is the first question that is asked? Does the graph pass through the origin? Yes, when we have extended the line, it is touching till origin. That means it will pass through origin. So yes, it passes through origin. Use the graph to find interest on rupees 2500 for a year. So at rupees 2500, what will be the interest rate? By looking at the graph, we will find out. So rupees 2500 is the deposit. That means it will come between 2000 and 3000. This is the exact half of 2000 and 3000. So it will be 2500 here. So we have to find out the interest that the person has paid for rupees 2500. Here I will write 2500. And if I go straight up to the y-axis, here is the point. Here is the point. And it is going till here, that is 200. So point here, I will write it as, here I have not joined it, that I will join, yes. Here it will be F 2500 and simple interest is 200. So the person has to pay rupees 200 simple interest for the deposit of 2500. So from the graph, the interest on rupees 2500 for a year is rupees 200. Now third is, to get an interest of rupees 280 per year, how much money should be deposited? Now the interest is given to us, so the money deposited we have to find out. What is the interest here? 280. Let's find out from the graph how much money deposit is to be paid. So 280 is simple interest. 280 is the simple interest. So it will be on the y-axis. First we will find out 280 on the y-axis. That will be here. Now we have to move to the linear line graph that we have drawn to find out the deposit. So here it is coming. So we will move on to the x-axis. So when we are coming to the x-axis, we can clearly see it is coming between 3000 and 4000. So what will be between 3000, exact half of 3000 and 4000? That is 3500. So here the point here is, I will write it as G. Point is 3500. First we will write out the x-axis, comma 280. So deposit amount will be 3500. From the graph, an interest of rupees 280 can be got by depositing rupees 3,500.